Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Sydney Grace, and these are snippets of my life. Mostly just me talking to myself. I'm home. I left college. That was, my title is a little bit dramatic because I didn't drop out yet. I just needed to come home for a variety of reasons, and it's just how it is. My college is like on full lockdown, which has caused a variety of issues. A lot of reasons that I was there and chose to be there this semester during COVID were like taken away. Like in-person classes and stuff like that, and just like amenities. But yeah, so I'm home. It was like, it's weird being back, because I wasn't at school for too long. I'm grateful that I have like a home to come back to, that I'm not like so sad about coming here. Like, I like actually like my family, so that's pretty dope. I've recently decided that like I think I'm really boring. Like, I feel like I used to be like fun and energetic, but now I just am so calm and like almost like really monotone unless I'm like ranting or like getting really passionate about like being upset about something, which I feel like there's so much to be upset about now. But I want to be like funny and entertaining and like silly, but I also don't want to like put on like an act. I don't know. I found myself like apologizing to friends and stuff when I was at school, like, sorry my mood was weird, and they're like, it's fine. Like, I don't know. I have this expectation to be like, woo, yeah, like funny and excited, but I really think it's like also just the fact that when I act, like when I'm around small groups, I think I'm more comfortable to kind of just like be calm and just like enjoy my friend's presence. When I'm in like a larger group, I want to be like energetic and funny, and like I get like hyped up kind of, and maybe that's just like to compensate for my nervousness, but it's like I'm like cracking jokes and this and that, and I feel like I get really filled with joy and happiness when people laugh at my jokes. They spelled my dad, I was gonna say they spelled my dad's name wrong, but they didn't. The lady thought his name was Nathaniel, his name is William. So technically, would you say, oh, they spelled the name wrong, or they got the name wrong? But I would say they didn't spell the name wrong because it's not his name. Anyways, yeah, I felt super boring, and I guess I'll just be boring because that's fine. Because, like, what can I do, right? Like, I don't know. There's probably way more that I could do that I'm not doing, like going on walks and rollerblading and like other things that I like to do, especially outside, and more creative things. So maybe now that I'm home and like I have no friends here, I can do those things more. I definitely could have, but like I could always, but I really enable my depression by like sitting around, laying around, and like not doing anything unless like, someone like invites me to, like, my boyfriend and I would play frisbee a lot, and that would be great, and normally you'd be like, you want to go play frisbee before we go get a meal or something? And I'd be like, yeah, and it would be nice because he like encouraged me to do it. This one time we tried, like, we were like, let's run together, and we went and ran, and like he went so far ahead of me because I was just like so out of shape. Like, I didn't realize how out of shape I was, and I started getting like emotional, like, and I started crying, and he was like, are you? And I'm like, it's fine, it's fine. I'm just like, I don't know, I felt embarrassed, but at the same time, it's like, you shouldn't feel embarrassed when you're going out and trying something. Like, you're going out for a run. That's a big deal. But I was kind of like, you go ahead, and like, we'll meet up at the end. And so then I kept, like, I put my mask in my pocket, and when I was like running or jogging or whatever the heck I was doing, and then I realized like I lost it, but when I was like coming back onto campus, I was like, okay, let me put it back on when there's like people, and on campus it's like mandatory when you're outside to wear it. And I reached in my pocket and it was not there, and then I started crying again because it was a mask that my dad had bought for me, or no, my cousin, my older cousin, sent them to us and then gave it to us, and I was so sad, and I still haven't told them, and they're probably gonna find out if my dad watches this video. I'm so sorry that I lost the NYX mask. I was so upset, and then I went on to campus, and like people were looking at me, and I'm like, I lost my mask, I'm so sorry, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And they were like, you're good. It's okay, like, I believe you, you know. And then the way that I was like walking around, the freaking president of my school walked out of the one of the main like building where like administration works, and she walks out and she's kind of smiling at me, and I'm like trying not to make eye contact, like trying to like get it like move, and like I just feel so bad and like guilty, even though I wasn't near anyone, like I wasn't affecting anyone. But yeah, this like cold brew this is the first time I've tried this pumpkin cream cold brew, and it's really good. I should stop consuming things like this though, because they are not good for me, but that's okay. So anyways, I got a snake plant, and it's very exciting. My mom picked it out from Home Depot, like, because there were a bunch, because there's like some new guys, and so we were like, yes, so we don't have to wait for those. So I have a ton of plants right here, but so what happened was they're on my desk that I put in front of the window so that I can get like sunlight, and that's supposed to be healthy for you or whatever, especially because I don't go outside. And then I set up part of my room because I ordered a grow light, which is dope, where you can just like have your plants wherever and then like have the light that's good for them. And I looked up reviews for them, and so that was cool. It's definitely like the type of lights where you go and like somebody, like, you know, that one friend who has that friend who always has people over, and then you're like, let's get a tour of the house, and then you go in the basement and you're like, yes, marijuana plants, with like these like blue, red, like all these like weird like lights, and so it's one of those. I'm not growing marijuana though. I'm growing succulents. Yeah, so that's really cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think that I have way more of an opportunity now to like make videos. I don't think I'm gonna wanna listen back to this because of how much I say and like, but whatever, because I don't have any subscribers anyways. So I'm gonna like figure out what else I have to do. I have a meeting in an hour with a professor, and I'm just gonna be like, sorry I suck at school, and then she's gonna be like, that's okay, but like let's get things turned in, like let's work and blah blah blah. And then like I'll just try not to cry, because I think like I have cried in front of like 50% of the professors I've had. Okay, maybe not 50%, but definitely like in my department, a lot of them have seen me cry. So, and I don't think it's like a manipulative thing. I just get really overwhelmed when I'm like, yeah, I'm really struggling. And then saying out loud and like actually having to like make a plan about how to be better and blah blah blah. I'm like, everything is so hard. Okay. I have about 4 weeks of laundry to do. Like, so much. So I have to organize that. And I should probably, I could do work before my meeting, but I'm not gonna for this hour. I think I'm just gonna go organize some laundry and try to feel good about that. Okay, bye.